Hey guys, it's Sims Australia and welcome back to my channel. And welcome to the second episode of Mass Effect. And isn't it gorgeous, guys? I know it's an old game. It's over 10 years old, but still stunning. But yeah, so we're here on Eden Prime and we're just going to have a little bit of an explore just to start off, because all these worlds, like they are...
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
You can shoot them. Don't see why I've got a sniper though. There we go.
I think we got him, Commander.
That's right, Caden, we got him. Anyway, yeah, so there is stuff out and about in this world, if you just know, like, actually go and have a look at things. So, there we had the option to take stuff or reduce it to Omnigel. You'll actually find later on that Omnigel sort of becomes helpful for unlocking certain things, like so that you don't maybe need to use, like you don't need to do puzzles or something and you can just use Omnigel to unlock stuff. So that is an option.
Oh god, what happened here?
And that doesn't look too good. I actually forgot about these guys.
Smells like smoke and death.
Look at that. Stunning. Oh, something's happened to that one. I'm just going to equip that because that actually, like, it helps with accuracy and stuff, because as you can see, as your weapon heats up, your accuracy goes down. There we go. Let's go see Jenkins, guys. So yeah, this is honestly quite the intro to the game. It really sets up things for the future. Things are serious, guys. We already have our first casualty.
Right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Sorry, Jenkins.
Hostile spotted.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
So that is Mary Gel that we just used there. That just heals up our squad. That came, like, that popped up on the screen there for you guys. So basically, yeah, your squad can die, but you can revive with Mary Gel. But if Shepard dies, then, like, obviously you go back to your last save point. So we picked up some armor upgrades, so we can actually start regenerating health. That doesn't just come naturally, which is hard. I'm gonna go with that one because, yeah, I like the fact that you can actually regen, because otherwise you need to use your Medigel to heal, and you can't, like, Medigel is finite, you can run out, so that's what I'm doing, guys. Yeah, I don't think we've got any weapons mods. Oh, we did actually get a point. Okay. Okay, so I'm going into Charm because I want to be able to do Paragon options straight away. And I'll probably, because we're using assault rifles just now, I'll go into that, and I'll start going into pistols as well. It's always good to at least, like, to have more than one, like, just the one weapon to stick with. Like, have more than one. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting all flustered, because it's, normally I just do these things, I don't need to talk through them, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. Anyway, yeah, so if your weapon overheats sometimes, if you overheat it to the max, because you're in like a really, really, like, intense fight, then you do need to change your weapon. And if you're not trained in any other weapons, that's just not good for you, you know? Okay, so we'll have a look at Caden. We'll get barrier for him. We'll upgrade decryption because that's quite important. And he can get first aid, so he can actually help healing us as well. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Looks like they want us to use a sniper rifle. They are fun, but I'm not that good at them, and especially like in later games, they get more complicated. So I don't know if you guys could maybe tell there, but your accuracy does increase slightly if you are in cover. So. Well, she's a damsel in distress, guys. We gotta go help her.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was
You're
gonna make it.
okay.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one who charged
So
your mail?
this is Ashley. Ashley and Caden are your first two companions, or squad members, in Mass Effect 1. And yeah, so we will be getting to know both of them more. We'll be able to talk to them in Normandy, which is the ship that we were on earlier, or in the last episode. But yeah, let's see how she's doing.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
So, the Geth were those robot guys that we just saw impaling a human. So, they are an important part of the series, and there's more to them than meets the eye. We will get to know, consider them a species. We will get to know them as a species as time goes on.
Could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
So why are they back out now?
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the... Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Ah! And we get a better assault rifle, which is what we've been using. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. So the accuracy is still pretty low, but it's an increase in damage and it's a slight increase in how long we can shoot it for before it overheats. So obviously we will switch to that. We don't have any mods yet, which is fine. We might be able to upgrade, yeah, we can upgrade Ashley. Okay, so to be honest, it's not actually likely that we will use Ashley very much in the game because she is a soldier like us. So you can plan out your parties or your squads so that everyone is bringing something different and like all bases are covered. I'm a soldier and Ashley is a soldier, so past this mission she won't see a lot of action, but she's still part of the story. We'll still go and talk to her in the Normandy and everything, so we'll just get her doing more damage, I think. Oh, actually we'll get her regen and get her using assault rifles too. That'll do. Okay, so again we've got some more stuff lying around.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
And there's the ammo upgrades that I was just looking for. So that's a light armour that we got, and Caden is a sentinel. If you guys remember from the first episode, I went through the different classes with you. So he uses light armour, and obviously this, you can just see the comparison of the stats, and this is obviously just better. may as well give them an ammo mod. Or an armour mod. No point in it just sitting around. So that's versus organics. As you guys saw, obviously right now on this mission we are fighting machines, we are fighting the Geth. So anti-personnel rounds against organics, not really useful for us at this point, so we'll just go for the hammerhead rounds. And yeah, that is what happens to the people that get impaled. Okay, they are actually using the correct weapons. Okay, and this is why I put the regen on, because otherwise we would still have no health. Not that we have very much, but yeah. Again guys, I do actually want to make it clear, I am not a combat expert. I'm not like, you're not gonna see awesome plays here. I'm playing this game for the story, and yeah, I think the story is amazing, and if you guys like story games then this is definitely for you. But yeah, please don't like sign off below saying that I'm crap in the combat and everything, because I know I'm not good at it, and that is not what I'm trying to show you guys. That's not the purpose of this video or this series, so yeah.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Got you, Nihilus. So yeah, that was just a quick autosave there. Tends to do that after most cutscenes, but it's I'm kind of one for quick saving a lot.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
See, they don't look like humans anymore, do they?
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Okay, I just activated that for absolutely no reason.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
Well, if they're glowing blue and look like they're robots, then they're not friendlies. Okay, so me and Ashley are both soldiers. I think like we can eventually train to use heavy armour. That was an option that I think could be unlocked. Am I imagining things? Combat armor. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's there. Up there we can equip heavy armor. But, yeah, we good. Melee, I don't really melee very much. Yeah. I'm kind of a more stay back and panic kind of thing. Shield boost is good. Yeah, get decryption up and we'll keep going up with your first aid. Actually, no, we should get electronics. And we'll just keep you going up with assault rifles. Okay. So let's head over to these and see what is up. Shotguns, assault rifles. So we can see if this assault rifle is better than what Ashley has. So more damage but less shots before overheating, but it's like a minor difference, so I'm going to give it for the damage. Okay, and from that one there we got a grenade and an omni gel.
That door, it's closed. Security locks engaged.
So this is why I upped Caden's decryption. Because you need decryption and sometimes electronics to actually get through certain obstacles. Obviously none of these are essential to the story, but sometimes it can get you extra loot, or in this case it is like an extra bit of dialogue. So yeah, that's just one of the puzzles. That's an easy one, guys. You're gonna need to bear with me because they do get harder.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
So, I mean, I'm trying to like not spoil things for you guys, but obviously in all good video games there are foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing, but yes, watch this.
Saren. Nihilus.
Note how he looks robotic.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
So, that's the villain, guys. Just in case it wasn't obvious. Oh,
Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
that is a big one. And of course we got husks, because why wouldn't we got husks? These guys freak me out. I do not like husks. Not a fan. Okay, a pastel. We'll probably give that to Caden if it's better, and I think either me or Ashley can currently use medium armour. So then we'll have a look. See, this is like gaining quite a bit of damage, but that's quite a big reduction in terms of accuracy. I think I'm just going to go for it because I think the fights aren't currently long enough that it's like the overheating and stuff is going to be a big problem. I think we're just going to go for damage. Okay. Shields are better, but the actual damage protection is lower. And there's no protection against tech or biotics. We'll see how that is for... Okay, so it's really probably not an improvement for Ashley. But shields do make a difference. And your shields do regen. So they like regen, whereas it will take a while for your health to regen. So yeah, we will go for that one. And then over here, guys, like you can see that's highlighted there, so that means we can go in here. Yeah. Oh, guys. I'm actually going to feel this. Oh, okay. That was better.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Ashley's kind of in the way here.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that! We survived! If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance!
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Okay, so right at the start, as soon as we leveled up, I put points into charm, and this is why. So this is like a hard paragon option that is only available if you have enough charm points and enough paragon points. So otherwise, like, thanks, give it to me. You just get what he's offered. You don't get the rest, basically. And if you were going to go renegade, if you were going to go bad guys, then this option would be highlighted and in red, and that's if you chose intimidate instead of charm. So basically, whether you go paragon or renegade, you do get the same access to loot. It's just you go about it a different way. But if you don't commit to one, it can be kind of difficult to actually take full advantage of these situations.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that! We survived! If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting
Okay,
chance!
so we've already been through those options.
I have to go.
Okay, so we got another pistol and a weapon upgrade. And the combat sensor is important, and we'll go in and we'll have a look at that just now. Okay, so in terms of the pistol, that is a big improvement. We'll probably give it to Caden just now because I am using my assault rifle more. So Caden can have that. And then we will go in here and combat sensor. So that increases our detection, which will show up on the little map that we've got, and that'll show us like enemies in the area. So if you guys see the map down in the right hand corner, enemies, even if they're using, like, if they are jamming communications, we should be able to see. We should be able to see them, but that depends. It depends on, like, their level. Yeah. So, we have our second casualty. Probably the saddest. I feel like Nihilus is a really good guy. He could have helped us out a lot. But also, look. And them's be dead people. Anti-personnel rounds again, hammerhead rounds again. So we know what they do. We don't need the anti-personnel and we've already got a hammerhead. Poor boy.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
It's Powell.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attacks...
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
See, this is where things are complicated because obviously, yeah, that's pretty disgusting, but still.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
There's a saying in Scotland, and I'm going to censor it, but you catch more flies with sugar than poop, basically. So that's hence being nice, I guess.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. Must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge.
Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay. Well, we've got everything out of him that we can, so let's go kill some Geth.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay, so we have our grenade launcher, and high explosive basically just upgrades it. There we go. Okay. So we've to use throw on the Geth Destroyer, and it's Caden that has that. So just click it and it'll lock on, and that knocks him down. Basically it's trying to teach you how to use the different biotics, because if not, like, if you don't use throw there, you can't get him down. You can't get the Destroyer down. Obviously that one, like, because this is sort of your tutorial mission, and obviously that one didn't need the biotics, it was just a normal enemy. I didn't even notice that Caden died. Basically, we need to end this combat, and then he will get up. And he's alive. He's doing good. Okay. Medkit, just replenish the Medigel. And we're off.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
He's such a dick.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all
So
and
that's
shut them down.
in the bottom right corner. We have 5 minutes to disarm 4 charges. And, you know, obviously we're being attacked at the same time. So basically, if we get shot while we're disarming, it cancels it. So the little hexagon there, that's basically like a pop-up shield that they can deploy. Oh, Jeebus. Okay. We need to wait for the mega gel. That was bad. And Ashley's down. Okay, so we're good, guys. We're good. You know, we've just, over the course of this, killed both squad members once individually, but we're good. I'm great at combat. Feckin' husks. Okay, I actually think we leveled up back there, so I mean we probably should have done this before, but hey. Okay. Yeah, I want to get into the heavy armour, so we'll just keep going up that route. Decryption electronics is... it's just good to have because otherwise you lose access to some loot. And we'll just keep her going up with her weapon. Okay. So, same as any good RPG, we now scan the area because there is loot here, and there we go. So that bad boy over there is a beacon, and if we interact with that it will end the mission. So okay. Not really getting good stuff to be honest, but it'll do. Because we can sell things and we can reduce things to Omnigel as well. So it's always still useful to take loot, even if it's not something that you think that you're going to actually use. So that's just like a pro tip. Okay, let's go check out this beacon. And these things here, you guys recognise them from earlier. That's what they use to impale the people. Not nice. Let's go.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
Well, there goes the beacon.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
So the woman there is another alien species, and that is the Asari.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay guys, so that is our first mission down. We have interacted with the beacon. We know Saren is a bad guy, and we know that he is working with the Geth, who were created by the Quarians, which we haven't met yet, and who went rogue. So I think that is enough for one episode. In the next episode, obviously we will be going to the Citadel, but we're now free to wander the ship, so we will also speak to our crewmates as well. We'll speak to Ashley and we'll speak to Caden and get to know a little bit more about them. But yeah, I hope you guys like this episode. I hope you guys are getting a little bit interested in the story as things go on, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!